hit the live button. And hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Wormholes, where we shove nostalgia directly up there. I am your host, Jason Roy Gasson, and with me, as always, Captain Joe Dove of the Captain's Quadrant. One of the best Star Trek podcasts ever made in the history of anything ever. Ever. So, have you ever wondered what the alien apocalypse would be like if people talked like they were on a PBS documentary about resilience and the aliens just stood by patiently and let them just finish? You've ever wondered that? Then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Falling Skies. How many episodes of this did you watch? I made it through 2, not because they were hard to watch. I actually really enjoyed them, but because I just did not have time to do anything more than that.
I got through 3. And I was trying to go. Yeah, I was trying to go through, but then I had responsibilities. I had to go to bed.
So lame. I know. So, anyway, I have watched the first 2. My colleague watched the first 3 because he's a tryhard.
I try.
Let me tell you, this is not what I would call a subtle plot. The show, Falling Skies, which I had heard of but I've never seen before, opens with the Earth absolutely destroyed. And we're told this through childhood flashbacks because that is the most traumatic way to tell the audience that the world has been destroyed. The Earth has been wrecked, cracked open, aliens have invaded, cities are gone, humanity is scattered, children are being dragged around with spinal Wi-Fi tapped to their backs.
That was wild. Oh my God.
And every adult on the show looks like that they have not slept properly since the first Bush administration. So I'll give it this. It's a very strong setup. It's basically, what if The Walking Dead, but aliens? Because it's a very second episode. That's what I thought. I was like, this is just like The Walking Dead, only I'm still into it. Yeah. So with the first episode, you really get the weight of this show. You understand that everything's over. The people who are left standing are just barely holding it together with canned beans, survivor's guilt, and whatever else is within reaching distance. Noah Wiley, for example, I think he only survived because he just grabbed what he could out of the teacher's lounge before he escaped, and that was enough caffeine to give him superhuman strength.
Yeah.
Now, Noah Wiley, who we were talking about earlier, is currently in a in a really good TV show, I'm told.
TV show, yes.
The Pit, which I have not seen.
Very good.
I just know you and VHS Jace talk about it, and y'all get your little girls club going about it. It's like, did you see The Pit last night? It was great. Oh, yes, The Pit was wonderful. I loved it. And I'm just over here just like, I am also a part of this conversation.
And I go, did you see this kid missing it? And then I'm like,
I've never seen one of them fully erect on TV before. It was quite shocking.
Oh, look at that. We speak of the devil, and here he is. You're going to have to read this in Aussie for us. There you go.
All right. I'd be more focused right now on Jason chewing. I wonder what he's been eating. Hopefully Vegemite. Well, joke's on you. It's a Girl Scout cookie. My dealer is back in town. She called me. She's like, I got more. What you want, fat boy? You got any more of them Thin Mints?
Our buddy D-Man, he's going to be joining us tomorrow as we return to the finale. Yes. I watched half of it. I still have to finish the other half.
Oh, so you haven't got to the part where everybody dies then?
I highly doubt that's what's going on because I just saw them on TV. No, the OTC himself has arrived at the CQ and he'll see us tomorrow. Leticia, I ain't done yet. Good evening. And our good security officer is with us. Good evening, gentlemen. And good evening to you, Patricia.
Keeping us safe from them trolls on the internet.
Yeah.
Let's get back to Noah Wiley. Because this dude's carrying this show, as far as I'm concerned. He has got the energy of a teacher. The guy who used to say, okay, class, turn to page 47. What page? 47. Turn to page 47. That's 47. What page are we turning to? Page 47. Please turn to page 47. That's right. I'm going to write it up here on the board. Page 47. That's
Oh
with
my
the
God.
4 and the 7. Okay, is everyone ready? What page?
No,
So
wow.
the alien invasion, you think I'm kidding. I'm not
Mm.
kidding. So the alien invasion must have been a huge relief for him, is all I'm saying. He's out there.
Yeah.
He's like, it's basically go that way and don't get shot by the aliens. Go which way? Bam. Okay, well, that one fails the course. Who's next? So anyway, he's out here discussing combat formations against mirrored space insects, while last week he was talking about Mark Twain. Something
Mhm.
works, and it could be because teachers are resilient AF, and you throw anything at them, they're like, whatever. At least I get summers off. Nobody's told Will Wiley he's getting summer off, though. That's part of the charm of this character, though. I really enjoyed it. He seems like a guy who he didn't ask for any of this, but he seems cool with it. He seems like
Isn't
he's
that how the best
exhausted.
leaders are? Like, oh, I didn't
Yeah,
want this, but yeah, it felt
I
good.
didn't want this, but on the other hand, I don't have to put up with students anymore. And look, there goes Joey. He's got Wi-Fi stapled to his back. Yeah, you're not talking much now, are you, Joey?
Poor Joey, R.I.P.
Nah, he's fine since this has been his best behavior. I'm going to go put a sticker on his forehead. There you
go.
So anyway, Noah Wiley's character, he just seems exhausted, traumatized, and just one cup of coffee away from a total collapse, which is fair. It's fair. That's the correct response to an alien invasion, as far as I'm concerned. And can we please talk about these aliens? Oh my God, the Skitters.
Oh,
with Skitters? Yeah, I'm looking at my notes right now. The Skitters. That sounds way too casual to me. That's like something that's way too casual for something that looks like a nightmare mated with a forklift and produced a lobster. These things, they look like shrimp that got radicalized at one point or another. They are creepy. They move like the broken down animatronics at Showbiz Pizza. All right. And then you have mechs, which are basically giant metal, oh hell knows, stomping around the ruins of the earth. The design of these things are effective. I will give that to this show immediately. These aliens, they feel threatening. They feel like like they are going to kill you. There's a nasty, oppressive quality to them, especially when you realize that they are basically hooking kids up to some kind of internet, which I did not get to it yet. I actually didn't even get to finish episode 2. I was furiously watching it before we got here, and then you're texting me, goes, "Don't leave me alone on here by myself. Get on here, get on here."
That's not exactly what I said. I said, "Hey,
would you like to see the text, everyone? It's quite pathetic. It's quite desperate.
You're gonna make it?
Are you gonna make it? Oh, Joe, my gosh, give me some breathing room." But to me, that's where the pilot really lands. It's because underneath all of the resistance fighter wish fulfillment for guys and the rubble, aesthetics of the show, there's this emotional hook about parents trying to get their children back from monsters, and that works because it is primal, and that gives the show its real stakes, beyond just, oh no, aliens are going to kill us. Now, everyone in this show is solemn. Every line delivery feels like it was carved into stone tablets. No one ever says what they mean in a normal way. No one ever says, guys, aliens are here, we're in trouble. No.
Yeah.
No, they never say anything like that. They just have to look into the distance and whisper, "They took our homes. They took our children, but they will never take what makes us human." And the aliens are just, standing there to the side, just kind of doing the little golf flap. And meanwhile, the person who accidentally kicked off the conversation is like, "Sir, I was just asking you if there were any beans left."
Just one of them beans there.
No, but Noah, keep going. You're so good. You're so good. The mood is heavy is all I'm saying. I feel like that if anybody in this show cracked a one-liner or a joke, everybody in the resistance would just look at them like they farted.
Yeah.
Like, how dare you do that in public? How dare you? Now, sounds like I'm making fun of it, but only because I am. But I'm making fun of it because the show commits to it masterfully. I mean, it does not wink at you. It doesn't play cute. It doesn't say, "Hey, do you believe this alien garbage over here?" No, it looks you square in the eye and says, "This is a story about humanity under occupation. And we are going to treat every hallway conversation like the fall of the Roman Empire." Now, then there's the pacing of this show. I know I keep going on, but like I said, I have notes.
That's good.
The pacing of this show is hilarious, I think, because the first 2 episodes are constantly shifting between, we have to move now, every second counts, go, 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 go. Between that and let's pause in this abandoned building and for a 10-minute emotional debrief. The apocalypse of this show feels oddly flexible with that. Like it's cool with it. You know, sometimes the aliens are an unstoppable occupying force. Sometimes they seem courteous enough to let the characters finish processing their trauma before resuming the invasion. So, you know, mental health is a universal constant, I suppose.
Yeah.
You get a tense action sequence, and then immediately after the show becomes a grief counseling session in cargo pants. I am not against character work. I like character work. Don't laugh at me. I'm being serious. I like character.
Cargo pants. Great.
Are you done?
Oh.
Okay. Now, these
rude.
I agree. You dang rude. This is coming from the heart right here. What I'm basically saying is that the first 2 episodes are deeply convinced that every conversation is monumental. Sometimes, even when somebody's just asking a practical question, the show scores it like it's the end of Hamlet. And the kids, every kid in this show is either traumatized, angry, scared, or staring into the void like they've already written a memoir called Childhood During the Bug War. Now, that makes sense. That makes sense. I'm not criticizing the realism of that. I'm just saying that this is not a light watch at all. I was expecting something like, let's eat some popcorn and watch some alien fun, not let's grimly eat canned peaches while contemplating whether humanity deserves a future. The first 2 episodes do a solid job of making me care, and that is the key. I cared. I may laugh now at how unbelievably earnest it is. I may joke at some of the eccentricities of the show. I may laugh like this resistance group sometimes feels like a traveling school board meeting with rifles. I may laugh at the way everyone talks like the world's saddest motivational poster, but I will admit that the core premise works. You got a devastating Earth. You've got terrifying aliens. You've got missing children. You've got a father trying desperately to hold on to a family while civilization rots around him. That is good television fuel. So after 2 episodes, my official verdict is on Falling Skies is this. It's like someone took War of the Worlds, The Walking Dead, and a high school history department, threw them in a blender, and set it to frappe. It is. Yeah, you just hear Noah Wiley and they're going, it is bleak. It is dusty. It is dramatically overcommitted, and it is 100% convinced it is saying something profound at all times. And honestly, I find that rather endearing. Because the first 2 episodes may be a little self-important, a little slow, and a little addicted to dramatic speeches, but they do exactly what first episodes are supposed to do. They make me want to see if the tired teacher dad can save his kid from the nightmare lobsters. And frankly, that's enough to keep me watching. And now tell me your thoughts.
Well,
speaking of long over dramatic monologues.
There you go. Well, we got these bumpers to run. So I'm gonna go run with those.
My cat is over there getting ready to attack, so it was being polite.
Yeah, there we go. Well, where we landed on a show that was picked by our Patreon. This show is a giant Jason's. Yes, the fir's half of it is a giant Jason's monologue.
That's how you know it's good.
Anyway, the other half of the show is him eating and drinking. Rude. And what does it say? Love? What did you get? Like a Valentine's Day cup?
No, it's One Love. It's hold on. Product placement.
Cane's. We're not paying for that.
I actually can't eat at this place because it makes me throw up. So I just got to drink.
Oh, I can't eat at the place because I don't have a gallbladder. And apparently when you have fried food, it's not good. Anyway, nobody cares about my health.
Oh, no, I wanted to hear about your allergies too, Joe.
No, they've been pretty good. Yeah, the show.
I'm going to eat some more because I know it's bothering Jace.
This show is quite the dystopian masterpiece that I anticipated it would be. I felt a lot of the actors were pretty cool. And of course, we have our connection to Trek. And that is in the guise of Will Patton. He was in, I believe, Star Trek Voyager, but he was famous for the Mothman prophecies and No Way Out. I don't know if you've ever seen those, and of course Armageddon.
Was Will Patton in Star Trek Voyager?
I believe so. I believe he was just like makeup guy.
Hold on. I gotta see this. Hold on.
I'm pretty sure he was in Star Trek Voyager.
Patton, you're just making things up.
No,
Patton,
I'm not making it up. I'm double checking
Trek.
the list.
Hold on. Let me see. I'm checking. I'm double checking right now.
90s entrapment.
Based on current records as of March 2026, actor Will Patton has not starred in any Star Trek series or films. Oh my. It says he is often confused with Star Trek actor Will Wheaton.
I wouldn't say Will Wheaton, but there's somebody he looks like that was in Star Trek. Because I remember I was like, hey, that's the guy. Oh, I'm thinking about. Remember the guy from the Jean-Claude Van Damme movie where he's in the prison? He was on Star Trek, and then he looks like that guy. So there it is. Yeah. So eating a podcast is like taking a dump on live air. Sure, we all do it, but we don't need to see it on live air.
With this green camera behind me, you never know what room I'm in.
Oh, he's eating on the throne. You never know. Yeah, so the effects are really cool. The alien design was interesting. It was a mixture of like the lobstrosities from Dark Tower and the aliens.
Lobstrosities. I've actually never seen the Dark Tower, but I love the term lobstrosities.
Oh man, you got to.
I've heard it was garbage.
It sucked, but like at least those were cool for the brief flashback that we got them in. But so these aliens reminded me of that, and of course, the aliens from Independence Day. I felt a lot of that, especially the way their heads were. They were like tiny versions of them. So in a sense, it was kind of cool. I did enjoy that. I also felt like we got a lot of what's her name? I think she's related to like Moon Bloodgood, who I used to find very attractive. I don't know where she's from, but she was in Terminator Salvation.
Joe, I have to stop you for just a minute.
What's up?
While you were talking about whatever it was you were talking about, I researched and I found that there are some Star Trek connections with this show.
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Joe.
Yes.
Doug Jones.
Doug Jones was in this?
Doug Jones. Yes. Matt Fuhrer. Jonathan Frakes directed several episodes.
Whoa, look at that. Doug Jones.
Will Wheaton hosted the Falling Skies post-show discussion during the seasons 1 and 2. And Bruce Gray, who played Uncle Scott, played Admiral, it says Admiral Chakotay. Chakotay. I don't know who that is, but he was in a couple of episodes. So yes, Doug Jones happened to be like one of the best characters in New Trek, Captain Saru.
Yeah, I know who Doug Jones is. I've met him several times. Very nice gentleman. He pet my dog.
He bit your dog?
He pet my dog.
Oh, I thought you said he bit your dog. I was like, good God, cool. Doug. I'm pretty sure Teddy tried first. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, right.
Doug, no, Doug, no.
No. It's like a little Teddy snack. But no, I felt like this show could have been bigger, but I believe it was a heavy budgeted show. I feel like they spent a lot of money on makeup and the aliens and everything like that. So
I halfway expected Noah Wiley to just be marching along going, isn't this like the third time we passed that particular pile of rubble right there? No, it's different. The Brocs are arranged slightly different. It's fine. It's fine. Don't ask questions.
Don't ask questions. Just shh. There's an episode where they stumble onto another resistance force, I suppose you believe, but instead of working together, the guy ends up being like a little fake Negan.
Yeah.
In a way. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was saying the show reminds me so much of The Walking Dead, because the most dangerous thing out there ain't the dead. It's the humans.
Yeah.
Of course, this shows the most dangerous thing out there is still the aliens, but also watch out for the humans.
Yeah, exactly. So I did appreciate that as a sense of realness. Like, well, when we do lose to the aliens, how are we going to respond? And it's more like a terrible Skeletor Megatron combination. Ultimately, there's always somebody that spoils there's the hen that lets the fox in the roost, and sure there's some type of southernism.
Why would a hen let the fox
I don't know.
into the roost?
There's a saying about somehow the fox gets in the chicken coop or something like that. I don't know.
Does the fox knock on the door and go, Avon calling? Okay, Girl Scout cookies. It's like land shark.
Yeah, it's just eating all the. I know there's a southernism saying about that, but I'm sure I'm messing it up. However,
I'm Southern. I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. I'm just saying that's something that New Jerseyites think that the Southern people say, but we're just like,
you know what the Southern say? The fox. What does the fox say?
The hen lets the fox into the coop, and the coop is then the fox. Sir, are you okay?
I think I'm having a stroke. The fox is guarding the hen house. There it is. That's the phrase. The fox is guarding the hen house. That's what I meant.
I have never heard that in my entire life.
It's a big saying. Maybe you should read it.
I love how you're sitting here telling me what's a big saying where I live.
Well,
like I don't live here every damn day.
Maybe the chickens don't make it out.
I'm going to take a poll tomorrow. Have you ever heard about the fox guarding the hen house?
It's a common idiom for a conflict of interest. So it's
it can't be that common. I've never heard of it.
David Stoner. I very much dislike Will Wheaton, but he does like Falling Skies. That's probably what brought him.
I don't know the guy. I like his. I like Wesley on Prodigy. That's
great. Doctor Who. He's Doctor Who at that point.
Yeah, he's the Time Lord Wesley.
Yeah, I love how you guys prep so hard for the show. I'm so proud. He did for sure. I watched the episode.
I just gave a whole dang speech.
I've heard of it, Joe. Thank you, Jace. It's a good saying.
If you say so.
Yeah, I mean, there's people that will disrupt the balance of things and rat somebody out just so they can get themselves a little bit further. And this did a great iteration of that in the second and third episode, because that seems to be a big arc in the show. Definitely launched the career of Noah, because I when I saw The Pit, I was like, this guy looks really familiar. And I had seen this show some years ago, and I'd probably, because it's from 2011. And I just was trying to remember, where do I know this guy from? And now when I watch it, it's like, oh, there it is. That's where I know it from. But a lot of great performances. And
what do you mean this launched Noah Wiley's career?
What was he in before this? I don't remember.
ER for like 11 years.
I've never watched ER.
So I guess he just didn't exist until you watched him. Oh,
sorry. Yeah, that's what happens. You know, he was in Donnie Darko as well.
No, Wiley?
Yeah.
I think I watched that movie like maybe twice. Like the first time I was like, yeah, it was fine. The second time was, is this really what people are going crazy over?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that launches career. Yeah, definitely. I would say that. And this helped.
Let's put that. That was the comment before. What about ER? I think that launched his career. Yeah, you're trying to deceptively put up comments now.
No, I just saw that one. Look,
we know how it be.
The launch really got my eye. So, yeah, very cool. I mean, there's no space travel. There's no. I mean, I haven't finished the show, so I don't know how it ultimately cultivates, but they do a great job of looking really dirty.
I don't know if it had. Did it have an ending?
Canceled.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Did it get an ending though? Did they know the cancellation was coming? They're like, oh crap, we got to wrap up this years-long arc in like 2 episodes. What do we do? Or was it? Oh, cool! I can't wait to come back next season. What do you mean we're not coming back next season? We're on a cliffhanger. What are we, sliders? Oh my god!
Oh no! Oh no! Change the narrative. Good try, Joe. No, not changing anything.
It wasn't a good try.
No. The other thing that I really found impressive was the costume design. I felt like for a dystopian future that we were supposed to get taken over by aliens, the clothes kind of had that fine line between what's modern and what could be futuristic clothing. Because they weren't in like just rags running around like rampant, and
they just went to a Goodwill, put on the clothes, rolled around in the rocks for a little bit,
and called it,
and then just stood back up and go, okay, costume design's done. Someone call Mr. Wiley. This show's going to launch his career.
Is that going to be the new thing? Oh, is this launching their career?
Going to launch his career.
And yeah, I mean, very dark show, but they do enough lighting so that when they're in dark scenes, you could still see what's going on like Snyderverse, where like I couldn't even tell if it was Batman or Superman. That was tough.
They did wisely hide some janky alien effects in darkness, which I appreciate. As I've said before, I have great respect for budget science fiction. And so I like seeing how they get around not having a budget. So it's like, yep, make it take place in the dark and make everything slightly chrome. There we go. It works.
Yeah. I really love the scene where they're going in the abandoned supermarket to get some food, and then like they stumble on one of the aliens and there's a big shootout, and then like, oh man, the bullets don't really kill them right away. So it's a lot of
the bullets don't really kill them, so let's shoot at them 50 more times because bullets are at such a premium nowadays.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna knock them because I'd be doing the same thing. I'd be doing the thing where I'd be shooting the gun and screaming like ah!
But yeah, I mean, what would you do in a situation like this? I mean, you're more of a Texan, so you probably have more survival skills than I do as a city boy.
Taco Bell shut down one time for a week and I almost starved.
Oh no, I thought you couldn't eat that.
No, I can eat Taco Bell just fine. It's just don't disturb me for the rest of the night whenever I do. No, I mean I know what to do in certain situations. I don't think I would die right away.
I wouldn't make it to the end of the show.
I would probably make it maybe 3 episodes, maybe 4, and then I'd be that guy on The Walking Dead who gets bit and put up against a tree going, nah, just leave me right here so I can come back in a future episode, and then you never see him again. Yeah. I would be that guy.
And you'd be that guy. All right, cool.
Yeah, I'd be that guy. Everybody's like, I remember when the show was great. You remember whenever Gaston was on that show and they left him up against a tree? Not because he was bit, but because he was just winded and didn't want to go on anymore.
I was like, I'm tired of running, boss.
Just call me if you find a Krispy Kreme, okay?
Oh, man. So in a world of dystopian futures, which we might be... yeah, both you two to be dead within a week.
Yeah. I could... Okay, here's the thing.
Even James would probably survive.
We got a good 2 weeks of body fat to live off of.
Yeah, that's true.
I would live, but I'd get cranky and my pants would get looser.
Yeah,
and then I would probably die.
Yeah, that's how it ends. Jason can eat Taco Bell. He just shouldn't. Oh,
that's my decision. Thank you. I'm the custodian of my body. My body, my rules.
I know I definitely can't eat Taco Bell for many, many reasons.
He's going to talk about his gallbladder again.
No. But no kidding. Again, dystopian future outcomes. Which one do you feel best suits your possible survival?
What are my choices? Is it like?
Well, you've got the aliens, you got the zombies, you've got the cordyceps.
The what? The cordyceps. Okay.
Yeah, cordyceps.
Sounds like a medication. Ask your doctor if cordyceps is right for you. May cause rectal bleeding, rabies, and possible death. Agonizing death.
What is that? The series with the Scorch?
The Scorch. The Maze Runner. Yeah.
The Maze Runner. Yeah, Maze Runner and Dune. You pick one.
I would go with Elysium, but only if I got to be with the elites up on the space station.
Elysium? The one with
Jodie Foster.
Matt Damon?
Yeah, Matt Damon and Jodie Foster. Only if I could be up on the space station, because I have a certain expectation of my comfort. And again, if I don't get it, I get bitchy.
So at least you'd be like, because you're an influencer, maybe you would make it.
I'd be up there with a little thing, tanning my face and just taking off the sunglasses. Like, is that Matt Damon?
Matt,
Jody, you won't believe this. Matt Damon just flew over my tanning bed. Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. So you would take the Elysium? Okay. Okay. I guess maybe I would go with like
either that or I'd go Pan Am, but again, only if I was rich and only if I lived in the cities. Because I think I would look awesome in that makeup. Just like that white makeup with like the big wig and everything. Little heart right there. Oh my goodness, look at them. Aren't they just wonderful? She's got a little bow and arrow. Isn't that just darling? And when the revolution comes, they can fire an arrow at me. I wouldn't even be mad. No, this is right. It's okay. You're the best man in this situation. Just make it so it doesn't hurt. Ow! Whoa, jolly good shot. Oh. Do you want Taco Bell? I'm gonna exploding.
I would think I do, because we're probably going towards the Hunger Games here in the States right now. So I would definitely say that's probably the best solution for me, because at least I'm, I could pick up that would keep me fed. Yeah.
I just want the drones that bring presents.
Oh yeah,
just bring whistle. It's the Amazon drone! Yay!
So yeah, Falling Skies I thought was a really good sci-fi show for us to dive into.
Yes,
it was a lot of fun. I definitely might try to finish it, and hopefully the ending is an ending and not a cliffhanger that kind of.
Yeah, it's only got 10 episode seasons. So I mean,
it
ran for 4 years, so you got 40 episodes. That's about, I don't know, 2 weeks worth of
episodes actually.
52 episodes. 52. About 2 weeks worth of binging right there.
Yeah, so I think I could muster it up, finish the whole thing, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. And then of course we've got WTF is this?
What the f is this?
That's my reaction whenever you start playing the bumpers. And like, what is that? Oh, I was supposed to have done that.
It's okay.
I completely forgot.
That's what I'm
so I don't know what is this? It is, I mean, it's The Walking Dead with aliens, except done better, and it didn't overstay its welcome. And there was no Andrea.
Oh wow, Andrea, first season.
And there was no T-Dog, and there was no
T-Dog.
Oh, y'all remember T-Dog?
Yeah, he got
we're like, who is this guy, and why do I hate him?
There's a bunch of I think none of at the end. What, 2 people survived the Walking Dead?
I never made it to the end of the Walking Dead.
Oh,
I made it through Glenn getting brained. I made it through Alexandria. The moment that made me say, nope, I'm done with The Walking Dead was whenever they killed off Carl. Because I thought,
oh yeah, he didn't die.
That is Rick's entire motivation, and that's the end of the comic right there. What are you doing? Well, he's 18 now, and now we have to pay him more.
Yeah,
that's so cheap. You know what? Get rid of some of the ancillary actors. Give Chandler Riggs his due. We're going to kill him off rather than pay him a fair salary. Okay, I'm just going to go watch a different TV show now.
I did make the synopsis, just so you know. So if you want to read that.
Oh, look at that. A perfect time for it, too.
Well, you just went on your epic monologue. You're going to give me a chance to breathe.
You could have just popped that up and I'd been, oh, yes, this. All right. I shall read this in the style of Matt Berry.
Matt Berry.
The world has been invaded and destroyed by aliens, and the survivors organize a resistance in Massachusetts. The history professor, Tom Mason, is assigned as second in command of the 2nd Massachusetts Regiment. He grieves the death of his beloved wife and tries to protect his sons, Hal and Matt. He also plans to retrieve his son, Ben, who has been abducted by the alien bastards. Sounds like a lovely show. Let's watch it, my gal.
Yeah, I highly recommend it. I definitely think if you have a hankering for something sci-fi that's a little bit different, but has a lot of elements from a lot of dystopian things that you like, this is one for you. This will fill the void.
I'm going to give it a recommendation as well. I dug it. I know I made fun of it a lot. I make fun of everything though, because it just means I've got a lot of affection for it. So it's not a long watch, and like I said, I don't know if it has an ending, if it has an actual ending, or if it's one of those things where yes, buy this book to see how it ends. Which is disappointing, but at least it's an ending. At least it's an ending. I bought the book for Final Space because I want to know how Final Space ends, and I'm helping out the creator that way. So because he got totally screwed by Warner Brothers. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Good news. Yes, Falling Skies had a definitive ending with its 5th season finale, Reborn, which aired on August 30th, 2015.
Was it germs?
Oh no, War of the Worlds.
Tell me it was germs.
We sneezed on them and they all died. You'll never believe it.
That's another one this one reminded me of. Do you remember the late 80s, I think it was late 80s, early 90s TV show War of the Worlds?
No.
Oh, it was a direct sequel to the 1955 War of the Worlds movie. Except it was like adult science fiction. It was like bloody and gross.
Oh, 1988.
Yeah. The aliens from the 50s movie survive. They're in these cans, and they wake up and they start taking over human bodies, and they start this like underground movement to bring down humanity on the inside. And by the second season, they have literally taken over the world.
Oh wow!
And that's how the show is just like, well, the aliens run everything now. No. Yeah, you remember that cast from the first season you loved so much? They're all dead now, except for this guy. The scientist, the history teacher. He's still alive.
Exactly.
I think he was a scientist, though. Yeah.
Oh,
but yeah. It was a cool show, and the fact that it was a direct sequel to a movie that I absolutely adore. I was just like, I'm there. I want to see it.
Well, Adrian Paul of Highlander fame was in that.
Yes, he was. He played Kincaid, if I remember. I think that was his name.
Kincaid? Yeah, John Kincaid. You're right.
Hey, look at me. I'm remembering 40-year-old TV shows. I don't know if he's talking about us or Falling Sky or War of the Worlds, but in any case, I agree. Yes.
Yeah, so definitely recommend. I think it does have an ending, so at least you won't be disappointed.
If I hear a show, a heavily art-based show like this doesn't have an ending, I won't lie, it's hard for me to get into it.
Yeah.
But now that I know it has an ending, that just gives me another reason, because I want to see where this thing goes.
Yeah, me
Does
too.
he ever find his son, what's his face, with the Wi-Fi stapled to his back? Ben. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Ben, over so I can staple this Wi-Fi to your back.
Ben, could you move to the left? I'm not getting signal. Ben, can you move?
I don't know. Last time an alien taught me to bend over, it was for a different reason.
Oh, no.
No.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited to finish the show, and I really thank our Patreon, Joannis, for putting us onto it.
Yes.
Our next month, as you know, we are done with the debrief. We're going to have our good buddy Jason, VHS Jace, go back into hibernation. And
we're going to go put him in his angry tube that goes right underground. It's kind of like Alien, where it just kind of... And then he calls us the C word right before it closes. Aw, that was so nice of him.
Yeah. Of course, if you enjoyed this, you can watch our other episodes, including Played Against Seymour from Quantum Leap. And it's Quantum Leap. We did Scooby-Doo, Super Scooby-Doo. Yeah, that was a fun one as well. And of course, if you're really up for the fun, we are diving into the finale, the final episode of Starfleet Academy, Rubicon. I guess they
is it Rubicon? Rubicon, that's right. Okay, I was going to say, is it Rubicon or Rubicon? But no, it is Rubicon.
Yeah, Rubicon.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. So, and if you really enjoyed your time with us, I will be talking about better shows. See, I did this again. All right, go the bottom up. Oh no, this show / podcast. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be doing more sci-fi shows. We've got Jaden put us on to the Orville. Yeah, and you chose an episode, right?
Yes, we're going to watch If the Stars should suddenly appear, because it has a very special guest star in it, and he will find you.
Oh, Liam Neeson.
Yes, he's in it. And while we're plugging things, if you don't mind, if you heard the Scooby-Doo Supernatural crossover and thought, hey, you know what? I wish that there was a show where two 50-year-old men who should probably know better would just watch every single episode of Supernatural, and so I could hear what they think about it. Well, guess what? We're doing that over on the Jason Roy Gaston channel. It is What in the Hell is Supernatural? We are working our way through this show one episode at a time, as one often does when they watch episodes of TV shows. Plus, we've got the classics like the VHS Vault. We have got we've got the Power of J Skull. We have Jalapeno, our Gargoyles podcast, because I've gotten
there's a plethora of variety available.
A variety of things: Filmation, Spotlight, Double XL Men, and of course all your favorites. And I'm still gonna bust out and say I've got my favorites up right now, which is Saturday and His Amazing Friends, where I take a look at the Amazing Chan and the Chan Clan, and Jason watches Star Trek, where I have watched The Cage and Encounter at Farpoint, and I will be going after the Emissary from Deep Space Nine next, but that's sacred territory for me, so I may have to be respectful. That's a lie. I'm totally gonna dog on it.
And if you enjoyed me, you can catch me over on To Be Seen, where we're talking about ghosts every week as the show has come back from hiatus, and we're very excited to get into that. That's the number 2, BESCNE. Quick reminder that we'll be live tomorrow to talk about Rubicon. And if you have seen that, maybe you're watching this in the future, go back and watch that if it's already Friday. And of course, our new Patreon, we thank you, the Mysterious Chirp, our winner of the Pan Ultimate episode giveaway.
Pan Ultimate?
Yeah, last week's episode was the Pan Ultimate.
You mean Penultimate, not Pan Ultimate. Oh my God.
Pan Ultimate.
You embarrassed me.
Whatever. And of course, you can check out all the interviews here on the Captain's Quadrant. We have a great interview with Joe Pingway and Nicholas Meyer, for the director and writer of Star Trek 2 and 6. He was also the writer of Star Trek 4, but he didn't direct it.
And a great author, wrote an amazing Sherlock Holmes book.
He sure did. And that is available to you right now. It's okay. We don't have to keep that up. So be sure to go check us out there. This has been Wormholes. And Jason, I have a surprise for you.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I did a whole new outro, and hopefully
we'll play it. I got things to do.
All right. Here we go. Bye, everybody. See you tomorrow, 9 p.m. EST. Here on Captain's Quadrant. Think